Hello and welcome to today's workshop. And today we'll be looking at climate change as usual. And what we'll be talking about today is waste management. Before I go on to talk about waste management, I just want to encourage everybody that is watching now to please share this video, like, and comment. Let me check what the comment section is like. Okay, I know some people are saying, okay, so we've got Helen saying good topic. Thank you very much. And what is climate change? I just want to encourage us to try and make this as interactive as possible. Does anybody want to tell us what they understand by climate change? So today we'll be looking at waste management because I know the last workshop we already talked about climate change. We had the facilitator explain what climate change is all about and what we can do to embrace and reduce the effects of climate change. And one of the things we're going to be looking at today is waste management. What is waste management? Without wasting too much time, I would go on to define waste management. Waste management can be defined as all the activities that are required to manage waste. Waste in waste management refers to unwanted and unusable materials that is produced through the activities of humans. Every day we all produce waste in one way or the other in our homes, offices, place of work, and businesses. And we all have to find a way to manage these wastes. And, we just have to find a way to eradicate this waste so it can help our climate, it can help our environment. What is the aim of waste management? What is the aim of waste management? The aim of waste management is to reduce the dangerous effects of such waste on the environment and on human health. Yes, I can see some comments from YouTube, but without wasting too much time, we all have to be responsible for our planet. We all have to be responsible for our environment. So, hence why managing our waste is very, very, very important. And this just shows that we all have to, together for our planet, we all have to play our own part. We all have to be responsible for this. And in waste management, there's what is commonly known as the 6 R's of waste management. There is the 6 R's of waste management. There's refuse, there's reduce, there's reuse or repair, there's rot, and there's recycle, and then there's repurpose. I think one of these R's is going to be our main topic for today, but I'll go ahead to also explain what this R stands for. Please don't forget, if you're watching, try and share this and also like and comment if you know what any of these terms are, or if you have any other ideas that you've used in your own place, in your own houses, or in your own place of work. Please feel free to share with us. Thank you very much, Peter Petros. Great topic. Thank you very much. And thank you. Good afternoon as well. Good afternoon. And yeah, so let's look at refuse in waste management. Refuse is all about refusing the waste in the first place before even making it happen. So what I mean by refuse is when you decide that okay, you don't want this thing. Now most times, even some things we get for free or we see them for cheap, you can decide because you will know, oh, most likely I might not really use that particular thing, or it most likely is going to go to waste. So when you refuse to take it from the beginning, and you can also reduce. The second R is reduce. When you try and reduce your waste, you reduce your consumption, because sometimes when we buy, we see things for free or we see them on the cheap and we just accumulate these products. It's most likely, most times it ends up getting into the waste. So if you reduce what you're going to consume, like in the last workshop, our facilitator made us understand that sometimes you see deals for three for the price of two. You don't necessarily have to take that deal because you can refuse it. And I mean, you can reduce what you're taking. Reduce and refuse, they're kind of interwoven. And then we have the reuse, the third R, reuse or repair. There are times that, especially those that live in the West, there are times that your product could get spoiled, or just for one small thing like a fuse or something could just not work, and all you have to do is probably just change the fuse, change the screw, repair. But instead, people just go out to buy another thing, another new one, and dump the one that is not working. So try and check, can this thing be repaired? Can it be reused by another person? Okay, maybe fine. You got tired of it and you feel, oh, it's time for you to buy a new one. But instead of throwing it into the waste, can it be reused by another person? And then rot is about composting, which is also a way of reducing the amount of waste. And we also have the next one, which is recycling. Recycling Recycling is known about the most environmentally friendly method of waste management, of waste disposal. Recycling at the household or business level means throwing away materials such as cardboard, plastics, glass, when you separate them, when you sort it. So that is you sorting. You're not just mixing all your waste, you're sorting it. And I know that at least South Lanarkshire and a lot of other councils, they have bins provided that you can always sort your wastes and make them go to the right bins. And the last one, which is very, very important for us today, is the repurpose. When you repurpose something, thank you, Mr. Dare. Um, Nice effort, Olumide. Thank you very much. And I think someone else also has definition for waste management. Waste management includes the process and actions used in managing waste from inception before its final disposal. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. That's quite insightful. Thank you. Yeah, so repurpose is something that we it's very important to us today's workshop, because we want to find a way whereby the things that we have, especially our household wastes, some of the materials that we have are not 100% meant to be disposed of. It's just because aesthetically we don't like them anymore, or sometimes we just get tired of it and we just want another one just because we're tired of that. Whereas if you put in some effort of creativity, so repurpose is also known as upcycling and refers to using one item for multiple purposes. This does require some creativity, as I said. So, and as a creative organization that we are, that is what we want to try and look at and encourage people to do. And one of the things that we notice that households always throw away is clothing materials. You buy and buy and buy shoes, you buy, you throw them away. What we're going to be looking at later on today, and we have an expert who's going to walk us on a journey of repurposing our clothing materials. And what he's going to be looking at, talking to us about, is tie and dye, and he's an expert. Okay, I think I just saw someone bringing a big topic there. I mean, yeah. Olorudare said repurposing is the essential form of recycling. It may take the form of hobby crafting, exactly, which is creativity, or be employed as materials cost reduction strategy by a large manufacturer. That is brilliant. Instead of throwing an item away, an individual or business finds new use for it. Exactly. And this expert is going to be walking us through how to repurpose our clothes, either new or used, to make tie and dye, which means you're giving the clothes a new life. And this workshop is funded and supported by the community fund, the National Lottery Community Fund. So we just want to say a big thank you to them for making this possible. And I will go ahead and bring in Mo Fafana. He's an expert in tie and dye. He's trained and he's helped a lot of youngsters become experts in tie and dye. So let's bring Mofana in.
We are doing tie dye is that the used clothes that you're using instead of using it once and then get rid of it, you don't have to. All you can do, if you have a stain or whatsoever it have, and then you use it, you can reuse it again by changing the white shard to a colorful thing, tie-dye. You can make any color or any design that you want and wish to do. So for the climate change, it's a very good thing that to introduce this tie-dye for our people. Thank you. So right now I will I'll tell my daughter to show you how to do this tie-dye and the process from the scratch to the end. Maimuna, can you show them the tie-dye project? How do you do first? That's the water.
Spray water.
Yeah.
First step, you have to spray water. Don't put too much.
Okay. The reason why Maimuna is spilling water on this scissor is to make it easy so she can twist it. And then twist it, Maimuna.
Step 2, you can twist it with your hand or a fork. I'm using my hand.
You're right.
Then step 3.
That's step 2.
I already did step 2.
Okay.
Step 3, use like 2 if you want or any.
Rubber band. Do you want me to help you with the rubber band? Right. You can place the rubber band
Any
here.
numbers of rubber.
Right. You can do it as much as you want.
But not
make
to
the
like
design.
you can do 5. I'm going to do
1 and then 2
another one.
and then 3. So now Maimuna is gonna show you how to
Yes, I got.
do the tie-dye and use the colors.
So step 4, you can use any color like how you green.
Just a little bit.
Don't add too much or it won't work. Just add a little bit. Why is that red coming? Don't put too much. You can put it.
Don't put too much, because if you put too much, your design
It's gonna be bad.
is gonna be very, very, very bad. You won't understand your colors the way you want them to be.
Then gonna use blue.
So Maimuna is using blue now.
Then we're probably gonna sew a tie-dye.
Right. So that's the rubber band. You put it first here, and then second here, and then the third here. Right. Go ahead, Maimuna.
Accident.
That's okay. Tie-dye is messy, so you have to get prepared for it. So I will go for this green.
Wet lobster.
Right. And then I'll take the pink. And the blue.
Two of them, no? Both of them. So you took one. That's why.
Maimuna, remember, you need to turn them again and do the other side.
Okay.
Okay?
Time for the other side.
Time for the other side. And that's the blue one again.
That's step 5. Turn it around. Use different colors or
You need to get ready to be,
pepper.
to be dirty because it can be messy sometimes.
This is tie-dye.
Yes. And now you see the process, then you turn it again. The other side, you use the same color at the same side. This is the blue. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
man, I thought that was blue. Then get the blue here. And then just the green.
Oh, that looks fun.
And when you mixing my colors.
Ah.
You mixing my colors, yes. Because right now I'm not recognizing my color.
See the green one, why is there some things that
That's okay. It's because I didn't shake it properly. That was the reason. So that's the green. Memuna, I'm nearly done and you're not.
I am nearly done.
Yeah. So that's the process. Now you've to all. That's my blue.
Now I'm almost done.
Now, by right, the way this is, you don't have to do anything. You just have to wrap it and leave it for 8 hours. But because it's a demonstration, we will try and open it for you so you can see what exactly that you've made. And now, this is what you have.
Wow.
Yes,
I'm not done yet.
Amazing.
you have the front and the back.
I'm going to
And this is gonna stay forever, permanently. You got that, Emuna? That's mine.
So we have just turned a boring white shirt into a very colorful t-shirt. This is what's called upscaling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm finally done.
Well, let's see what Memuna have as well.
Oh my goodness.
Just take your time. Be excited already. You want to. That's the most important part of it because you're always excited to see what you've done.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I need to go.
And now, open it for them. Wow. Well done, Memuna.
I got too much white, but never mind.
Yeah, some people likes too much white on it. Some people just want it all. They don't want white. But
But sometimes that's
the most important is you did it yourself. Wow. So that is all about climate change. So climate change is to save the planet. Our t-shirt, instead of wasting it, you can recycle it again. And that's the importance of this project today. Thank you so much. My name is Mo Fofana, and that's my beautiful daughter, Maimuna Fofana. Thank you guys once
Fatima
again.
Fofana.
Maimuna Fatima Fofana.
That's my name.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'll just quickly go to the comment section. I think just to show some of the comments we have. Someone says, Balogun says, good vibes. Thank you very much. And Raphael says, wow, this is very interesting, informative, educative as well. Apart from saving, it will good very long way in affecting our environment positively. Yes, thank you. Charity says, this is beautiful. Wow. Wow. And Peter Petro says, tie and die is a nice concept. Tried doing this once but failed. A good opportunity to learn. Yes, please just go back to the video. The video will be available. and I can also cut out the part of the tie and dye. If you can forward it to that stage and try and watch it again. I think Mo did a good job in explaining in a very short video how to do tie and dye. Mo is an expert who comes from a family of tie and dye makers, and he's brought that to Scotland, and he's also teaching young ones how to do that. So I really appreciate Mo. And there's a question here. That means you can only use your white used clothes for tie and dye. Can you use other color clothes? Yes, I asked Mo and he said you can use other color clothes. You can use color clothes. It doesn't have to be white. You can use other clothes. And I think inside the video, he actually mentioned you can re-dye what you've already done, because it's all about pattern. It's all about creativity. You can use any clothes, and I might get him to show us another demonstration using a colored cloth. But he did say you can use color clothes. Wow, using another method for tie and dye. This is amazing. Oh, wow. Is there any other method? Well, if there's any other method, guys, please kind of explain or reach out to me. Let us see what other methods are there. This is amazing. The little girl is doing perfectly nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sunshine family, tie and dye is also fun activity. So it's reusing clothes and having fun. Yes, it is all about having fun and doing what you love to do. Wow. Okay, so the design is wow. Someone said design is wow. Thank you so much, everybody. I see the comments are coming in. Thank you. And please don't forget to share this video. The main essence is just to show us that we don't have to throw everything into the waste. We don't have to always, we think first. We try and reduce our activities, our consumption, and we try and refuse what it is that we don't want or we believe will end up in waste, and we just make sure we do everything to reuse and to save the planet, manage our waste. Especially say this is lovely. Enjoy watching it. Thank you. Thank you everybody for participating, and on to the next one, on to the next workshop. We're just gonna say thank you for being part of this, and we say big thank you to Community Fund for supporting this project, for making this project come to life, for helping us to get to the stage whereby we're able to bring out this project, talk about climate change to our community. And without wasting too much time, I just want to say thank you to everybody. We really appreciate you joining us live today, and on to the next workshop. But before I sign out, we intentionally showed the behind the scene of that video, and because we have a video making training that is going on. It's a live training as well. I mean, in-person training. So if you would like to know how to create contents like this, either you are a service provider or you're into things like this, you create stuffs and you want to have a video to showcase what you're doing, but you don't know much about video production, about editing, try and contact me. My name is Olumide Fadeibi. You can get in touch with me on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, and I would arrange how I can teach you or show you what to do. Because in that video of Mo showing us how to do tie and dye, all we used was one camera and two lights. So it's something you can easily do. Even if you don't have lights, there are tricks that I can teach you how to do this. So please, we have that project going on as well, which is video productions, trying to teach people how to create content to be able to market their services and goods. So whatever it is you're selling these days, you need to have videos to promote your project. So if you don't know how to make videos, just contact me and I will be very, very glad to teach you or send you videos that I've already done or explaining how to make videos. So without wasting too much time, I would just like to say on to the next workshop. Thank you very much for joining us today, and bye-bye.